to set up. We are here in Nevada, right outside of Las Vegas, boondocking, at a spot right outside of the Valley of Fire. And we got a really killer spot. As you can see over there, that's the spot. And we have some neighbors and this really cool area. Last night there was someone down here. There was one solo Bronco, and it looked really pretty in the sunset photos that I will share on here. But yeah, it's super beautiful. There were clouds, dark clouds, and they missed us. The rain missed us. Man, this spot over here is pretty sweet. I don't know, maybe we'll move over here later. Maybe not. I kind of like being in the little cove that we're at. But yeah, it's super pretty. Look at it. Molly is doing, oh my god, I almost fell. Molly is doing so good. I have her off leash. I did have the e-collar on her yesterday for a little bit, but she never wandered off, so I took the e-collar off, and I'm seeing if she's gonna stay close to me and not run off. I don't think she will, but this spot is sweet right here. I kind of want to come over here. Maybe I'd have service over here. It's weird because right as soon as we turn around that corner where the little cove is that we're staying at, no service at all. But on the other side, lots of service. So yeah, this spot is pretty sweet. I dig it. But these people just threw away all their shit in there. Like, that's not fucking cool. Yeah. They're coming back. Oh, look who showed up! Hi, Molly. Molly's coming to see us. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah, this spot is pretty sweet. But unfortunately, people that were here last night did not try to finish. For people like us who leave no trace. This is fucked up. Yeah, this place is pretty sweet. I'm digging it. I think we're gonna stay for one more night. Who I introduced you to kind of, sort of, 2 videos ago when I came out to Vegas the first time this year. But I'm gonna drop them off tomorrow, and then I'm off to the Noovo Grand opening. They're putting us up at a campsite tomorrow night. We check in at around noon, and then we caravan to the Noovo headquarters in Las Vegas tomorrow, and we'll be touring all 4 of their vans. Noovo, I don't even know what the other 2 are called, the smaller ones, but the ones that I'm interested in seeing and really feeling and smelling and touching and just getting a vibe for is the Noovo Plus and the Noovo Plus RL, which stands for Rear Lounge. So that is my next is to get that van and to hand down Clyde to my kids. My son is a dirt bike rider, and he goes out to Octane all the time. So hopefully you guys can hear me in this moment. See that, but we have a flat, and AAA is coming to get us on the side of the Valley of Fire highway. Good times. I didn't even shower, haven't brushed my teeth, and that happened. Trying to make it to the gas station, and because it started smoking and smelling really bad, so I stopped over. It took me about 20 20 minutes to get a hold of me. Okay, so I am now at a KOA. I dropped off my friend at his house. And so the tow truck driver got there within 20 minutes like they said, and they fixed the tire. I had a spare that was exactly like that tire, an all-terrain tire. I am just perplexed on how that happened because that's a brand spanking new tire. So tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Sunday or maybe Monday, I'm going to have to stop at another tire store and get the same kind of tire as a spare, so I'm not driving around without a spare, but I am leaving on Sunday on another adventure for a couple days, so I'm a little stressed out about it. I also want to know what happened. Like, was it like just a super sharp like rock, or I don't know. I'm kind of tripping out because those tires are brand spanking new. I just got those in November. And I haven't traveled a lot, as you know. I haven't traveled a lot at all because of turbo. So I am just kind of blown away that happened. Yeah, we were at the camp over outside of Valley of Fire, and I was sitting in my camping chair, and I happened to look over, and I noticed underneath the car that my tire's flat. And I was like, what the fuck? So we got in the car to try to make it to the gas station, which is not that far away, but by the time we got to the road, my carbon monoxide thing was going off, and I don't know if it was because of the burnt rubber or the smoke from the burnt rubber, because there was smoke coming out, or if I'm losing batteries, but that beep kept going off. So I pulled over, and when I looked at my tire, it was definitely smoking, and it smelled like, you know, burning tire, and I knew. So I pulled over to the side of the Valley of Fire highway, and I called AAA, and they got there, like I said, within 20 minutes of calling them. And yeah, so I am super bummed about that. The rim is not ruined, thank the Lord above. And everything is good now. I just have to fork out the money for a new tire. And I should have done it today, but I was just like, the stress of that was like the mental stress, and the, oh, you know what, I need to take some of my happy drops. That will put me in a better mood, because I am kind of stressed out a little bit. I'm not like super duper uber stressed out, but I am stressed out. Happy drops, Organifi, not shrooms, happy drops. Yeah, so I just, and you know, I'm happy my friend wanted to go home too, because that whole deal just put me kind of in a sour mood, you know, something that you wouldn't expect to happen with new tires. Like, what? So we're here at a KOA near Henderson, Las Vegas. Not the nicest neighborhood, but I just wanted to get here to a campsite and chillax. I tried to go to the campsite that we're going to be at tomorrow with all the other influencers, and I made a mistake in my video in Vegas. I am an influencer, I guess, right? I mean, I think, at least I'm trying to be. I got a phone call when I was on my way up here, when I got a job offer. Not really a job offer. I got offered training to start my own small business, and it was totally meant to be, because it was something I've always wanted to do. Not really in the field that I'm going to be doing it in, but it's very intriguing, and it's with a very reputable company and a very reputable man who runs the company. So I'm going to be able to start training. I did get the Starlink hooked up, as you saw earlier, and I could start my training in my van, but depending on how hot it is, like in Nevada, it's hot, and I want to go visit my family, but at the same time, I know that if I go visit my family, I am going to just be wanting to be hang out with them the whole time and not training, and I really want to start this training ASAP so I can start making some moolah ASAP. so I can continue to travel and continue to do the things that I love. And it's part-time, but it is a really awesome job offer, and it wasn't something that I seeked out. They actually seeked me out for it, and I am super stoked. So something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm just super excited. So I am gonna go on the parts of the trip that I was planning to on the 395 and go camp probably near Mount Whitney, maybe Bishop. I don't know. We're gonna see how that plays out. But first and foremost, tomorrow is the Noovo Grand opening, and that is why I'm out here in Vegas in the first place. So tomorrow I'm supposed to check in to the campsite that the company Noovo is putting us up in at noon. So I'm gonna get up out of here early, go grab some breakfast. Maybe stop at a tire store and see if they can quickly fit me in at like 8 o'clock or 9. That way I don't have to worry about it. And then stop at Costco and get some food, because it's well, they said it's like a, what is it called? I can't remember. You know, where you bring food to a party? What is that called? Oh my god, brain fart. But anyways, I'm gonna go and get some hors d'oeuvres or something that I just have to put in my oven real quick. My little oven that I have, or maybe just some dip and chips or something. I don't know. Or I could be, oh yeah, I could do that brie stuff. That would be awesome. But, oh, potluck. That's what it is, a potluck. So either that, or I'm just going to buy some cookies or some banana bread or something. But it should be really fun. I get to meet all the other influencers, and I'm super excited to meet the Van Caskys, Bob and Hillary. I'm super excited to meet them, and I can't remember the gentleman who runs Sunshine State RV, but he's going to be there, and Lollapalooza? No, not Lollapalooza. Oh my gosh, what is it? Okay, there's just so many other people that are going to be there that I'm super excited about, and I cannot wait to get into those vans and feel them, touch them, smell them, and just manifest it. So anyways, I will pick this up later. Cross my fingers and knock on wood that nothing else happens like that, like what happened earlier today. And yeah, I am going to pick this up either later or tomorrow. Alright, I will see you guys later. Mwah! This is the Noovo Rear Lounge. Full-size refrigerator. This cabinet space up there. And then this goes down automatically, and this makes into a bed.
So this is what?
The grass, the fake grass.
Okay. So you see how there's no net up there?
Ah, sure.
So it makes it even bigger open in there.
It makes it minor prescription, so if somebody
It's a Ram.
they're
It's
on
really
the
not
counter
my
of that
favorite,
day.
but
Well, I'll be leaving other things.
it's
So
a nice
I'll
stand.
buy you.
Well, if it's anything
I'll buy
really,
you a drink or something later.
Storage down there, table. The swivels around like this one. Here's some more storage here. Oven, got the fans, AC. This is a really nice fan. This opens up too. Control panels and more storage. And then you can barely see it, but up there, there's more storage up there. So this is the Noovo Plus RL. Okay, so this is the Noovo Plus, and like I said, everything is pretty much the same. You got the big refrigerator and the convection oven. That little storage area down there. Cockpit is still the same. The kitchen is still the same. They have this, and this is where I think the bed goes up and down. I don't know how to use it. Oh, there we go. So, press this button right here, and it goes down.
Oh, look, she brought it down for us.
Yeah. You're welcome. And then it stops right there, and you. So, did you want me to keep it down a little bit? This goes down automatically. This makes into a bed, and then you have this as a bed. Bathroom, which I love. There's no sink in here. That's awesome. And then it goes back up. I'm gonna leave it like that for people. Oh, also in this one too. You also get a TV that goes right there.
It does?
I love that there's no sink in that little bathroom.
What's that?
I love that there's no sink in that little bathroom.
Yeah.
You have a sink here. Why do you
Yes,
need one in the
exactly.
bathroom? That's the Noovo Plus right there that has the elevator bed. And then the one that we went into was right there. That is a Noovo Plus RL. Okay, so that was such an awesome event. I loved it. I got to see all of the vans. I didn't really go into the lights or into the standard Noovo. I just went into, as you saw, the rear lounge, the Plus rear lounge, and the Plus. And I'm gonna say I do love the Plus rear lounge over the Plus that has the elevator bed, because it just feels more open. And my fear is if I get the elevator bed one, even though you can fit 4 to 5 people in there, I'm gonna feel closed in and suffocated, you know? So I still love the Plus RL rear lounge. I got to meet the Van Kaskis, Stranger Palooza, Nick with Sunshine State RV, where I will be buying my Noovo when I decide to pull the plunge. Yeah, it was a super cool event. They had some food trucks and games for the kids, and you got to walk in the warehouse and see how it's all made. And found out that even Nick with Sunshine State RV even says that it is the best company that builds camper vans. They make the best camper vans out there. So I'm in love. I'm in love with the Noovo Plus rear lounge. It's just amazing. So right now I'm leaving early because I have to find butane somewhere. I can't find it anywhere. I'm gonna go to a Home Depot or a Lowe's, maybe a Camp World somewhere, and then I'm gonna head off to the campsite, which is super awesome, and hopefully get to know some of the other people more. I got to meet a really cool couple, Tiffany and Gil. They were awesome. We talked about vans and the van life, and yeah, it was a cool event. I have been there for about an hour and 45 minutes, and I wish I could stay longer, but I need to get that butane for my Coleman stove, which is weird. I thought they all had propane, but this one says butane. Whatever. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we're here. Las Vegas something campground. It's kind of back here where they can meet it. 3. So I am going to walk over to the restrooms. I'm going to take Molly with me. I'm going to see if there's anywhere I can dump the water that I have, my gray water. If so, I'm just going to drive over there and dump the water and then come back. And hopefully there's a hose to fill water, because I don't have any water. There's no hookups. There might be some electricity over at the bathrooms, so I can, I thought there was going to be hookups, but there's not. So I can charge my anchor, both my anchors, because they're both dying. And that's going to be a total bummer if they do die. I have like 2 more days or 3 more days left with my Blue Eddy, but that's all the way in the back, so that's not going to work. So we need to figure it out, and there's a lot of bugs, and I need to shut my doors. Okay. Oh, shitballs. Good morning. It is 6:11 in the morning, and I left Lake Mead campground early because I want to get back to California. I have to get out of this dry weather. My hands are so dry. My feet are dry. Everything is dry. And yeah, I made a decision last night that I wanted to go back to California. Or at least somewhere where the air is moist. Because this dry weather is crazy dry. Anyways, so I got up early because I need to go to the Walmart Superstore. I cannot find my power cord for my Starlink. For the life of me, I've almost completely tore this van apart, and I can't find it. I don't know where it went. There's no way I could have left it outside of Valley of Fire, because it was plugged in my power station in the cab of my van. So I don't know where it went. It's just gone. So I gotta find a power cord for that, and I also need to get a spare tire for my van, like a real size tire for my van as a spare, because I do not feel comfortable traveling without a spare, even though I have AAA. The event last night was awesome. I met a few people. It was really cool. I didn't get to really meet the 2 influencers that I wanted to. They were quite busy with the top dogs at Noovo, but I did get to meet some other content creators and influencers that I don't know, that I've never heard of, but they were super nice, and I hope this is the start of a long friendship. We've exchanged numbers, so we could keep in touch. So when I'm in their area, we can all hook up and, maybe camp together, maybe travel together, whatever, go to festivals together, maybe some other van shows together. I really love that Noovo Plus rear lounge. I also like the Noovo Plus. So it's just going to be a hard decision, and who knows, maybe in a year or 2 when I'm ready to buy it, they'll have another one that comes out. I don't know. Nothing's concrete. But yeah, I need to get to Walmart and find a power cord and a spare tire at a discount tire place, or even the Walmart Tire Center would be nice. But it is beautiful. Like, it is so pretty right now. God, that's really close for someone who has no makeup on. But it is, I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it is just like a golden sunrise. It is so pretty. But anyways, so, yep, I'm going to get going. I'll pick this up in a little bit when I'm back on the road, heading to, well, I'm not sure where I'm going yet. I have a couple places in mind, so I guess we're going to figure it out when we get there. I kind of know the general area I want to go to, but there are a few places within 100 miles that I do want to see. I do want to be home by Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest because miss the kitties, and I have some training to do for my new remote position, my new remote business. So yeah, I gotta get back to work. So we're gonna make the best out of the next couple days, and I will catch you guys later.